We're shaking, folks. Back with another reaction, back with some more Aha, and we're back with some live Aha. And I'm going to begin going through yet another live performance. Once again, shout out to Graham, shout out to everyone who in this larger Aha journey has enabled me to go down different pathways and experience different aspects of this band, both recorded and live, that have made me such a big fan as I have become. And yeah, we're going to listen to a performance from 1991 in Argentina. Now, I've heard a few people say that they've done some really good shows in South America. My understanding is that there's a DVD. Not sure what year it's from. I'm sure someone mentioned when they were talking about this, but again, I'm trying to read a lot of comments, trying to reply to everything, and my brain does get a little crossed wires from time to time. But yeah, my understanding is that they have done some excellent concerts in South America, so I don't know if this show in Argentina in '91 is considered, on the level of some of the ones that people have mentioned, but very much looking forward to hearing another concert and ultimately, some other performances of songs that we've already been going through. And indeed, I'm going to do this concert in order because all the tracks are listed by number, so as far as I'm aware, that should mean that was the order of the concert. Now, I know through the experience of Homecoming that I guess that is not always the case, but again, I still find that such a perplexing decision. The idea of maybe editing out some of the in-between bits from songs, I could get the logic behind that for a home release, although obviously fans would really like to have the whole experience as much as possible, but I can understand that perhaps, but the idea of changing the order, I still can't wrap my head around it. Nevertheless, I'm going to assume that this is in order. If it turns out it's not, if it turns out that it's just ripped with numbers in terms of those were the tracks and it's the same thing as Homecoming where they've actually mixed and matched and changed things around, then perhaps I'll just go through it at that point, just kind of picking particular tunes. But yeah, we'll start with the first tune as it is shown in the folder by number. So that is I've Been Losing You. I don't need to say much about the track. It is one of my Aha pantheon tunes. It's one of my very favorites. Perhaps not quite as high as Manhattan Skyline, but it's right there. It's in danger of overthrowing Zeus at any moment. So if you know your Greek mythology, that was constant turmoil up on Mount Olympus. Nevertheless, that analogy aside, let's get to it. This is I've Been Losing You by Aha, and it's from a live performance in 1991 in Argentina. You can tell it's like a live kind of bootleg recording. Hear the power though, the percussion. Listen to the crowd. Force this performance. Oof. Heavy bass too.
Like a snake, I'm underestimated.
I will never tire of hearing him sing that section. Or anything else for that matter. Alpha. My God, boy. Heavy jam vibes. That buzzing bass. Just jamming with a blues rock. Listen to him sing it. My God. Unbelievable. An absolute like shred blues fest at the end. Seriously, like the audio, I would say, it's a bit inferior. You can tell it's a sort of live recording rather than like direct line audio. But still, that's an amazing performance, and I'm glad that someone captured it. And ultimately, more than anything else, Morton's like real sort of raspy, kind of intense vocal moments, which had a like ferocity that I haven't heard him capture too many times. Like normally he's like floating. Sometimes he can give you power, but it's kind of folksy and whatever. That felt like some real kind of rasp to it. So I enjoyed that a great deal and was sort of blown away. Like in the moment, I couldn't even believe what I was hearing. So yeah, really cool. Again, I'm gonna go through some different things. I want to react to a live version of at least a few of the tracks that the studio versions have been blocked, and maybe if the live versions get through, it would be nice because at least there'll be some like audio retained version of me reacting to some of these tracks still on YouTube. So I'll see if I can get setting about doing that. But yeah, let me know what you think of this performance. I will see you next time. Peace.